I sat there for a full 4 hours and not a single order came in. It only drizzled a bit this morning, but wow, not even a customer showed up. I mean, I would have been happy selling just a lollipop or a pack of crispy noodles, but nope, zero sales, absolutely nothing. This business is driving me up the wall. And it's not even the weekend, it's just a regular Thursday. How could business be this bad? I seriously don't get it. Guys, how much did you make this morning? For me, I got a big fat zero. I'm so frustrated. A customer told me that this month was simply the most difficult time in his life. It's not that sales were bad, but that there were no sales at all. I've been sitting here all day without any work and without earning a penny. China's ongoing economic downturn is deepening, and even its largest financial hub, Shanghai, is not immune to the impact. With little money to be made, many citizens are struggling to make ends meet. Numerous videos posted by netizens show a bleak picture, rows of shuttered shops on Nanjing Road pedestrian street, at Hongqiao Station and Shanghai Railway Station. The once bustling areas now seem eerily quiet and deserted. One widely circulated article titled, "It wasn't until I arrived at Hongqiao Station that I realized just how broke Shanghai has become," described the scene inside the station. Shops on both sides of the corridor either shut down or were under renovation, dim lighting, and complete loss of the lively atmosphere that once defined the place. Meanwhile, the main hall is packed and stifling, to the point where it's been said that even the air conditioning isn't fully turned on to save costs. This sense of decline has left many feeling genuinely disheartened. Today, let's talk about this pressing issue. Could you please give me a box of rice? No money, right? Yes, thank you. Just rice? Yeah, just rice, thank you. Here, take the rice. Thank you. May I buy you a pair of shoes? No thanks, not even shoes. If I accept more, I won't dare ask for food here again. It's okay, I'll get you a pair of shoes. No, really, I don't want anything else. You're sure? Yes, thanks a lot. You're welcome. A video posted online showed a man walking into a fast food restaurant and eating leftovers from the table. The owner stopped him and gave him a free portion, saying, "If I have any here, I'll give it to you every time you come late." Don't eat it, I'll prepare something clean for you, okay? What do you like to eat? I'll prepare it for you. I want to eat fish. You want to eat fish? This is good. Okay, what else do you want to eat? Do you have potatoes? These are potatoes. Please sit here and eat. Don't eat what others have eaten. If there is any here, I'll give it to you every time you come late. China's economy continues to decline, and all industries are in a slump. Time to report July sales, sisters. How's business going for you all? I swear I'm about to suffocate. As soon as I opened the shop this morning, my husband was yelling at me, telling me to shut the shop down and calling it a money pit. From 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m., I only sold $28. The day before it was $70, and yesterday I hit rock bottom, zero sales. I couldn't even sell a single camisole. This is a store that I invested hundreds of thousands of RMB in to set up. Since the pandemic, business has become increasingly cold and uninviting every year. Last year, I barely broke even by gritting my teeth, But this year, I'm bleeding money. It's already halfway through July and this tiny bit of revenue can't even cover the electricity bill. My husband yells at me every day to just shut the store down, but to me, this shop is like a child I've raised with my own life. If I close it now, at my age, where else can I even find a job? What worries me even more is this entire room full of summer clothes, over 100,000 RMB worth of inventory. It's like a mountain crushing me, and if I can't sell it all within the next 2 months, it'll be a total loss. All my money is tied up in this stock. I won't even have funds to buy fall merchandise. And then there's the rent. When I checked my pockets, they're empty. Just thinking about all this gives me a splitting headache. I'm so stressed I can't even sleep at night.
每天愁的是睡不着觉。
I really can't pay back my loan. Business has been bad in June, but I was able to sell some goods. But it was cold in July. I only sold $17 today. The temperature has been high in this place. My store hasn't sold more than $84 for 3 days. If this trend continues, the loan will be overdue next month. The amount was owed when I bought winter clothes before the new year last year. It totals more than $7,000. It's not a huge amount, but given the current situation, I haven't been able to earn it back at all in the first half of this year. Think about the business I run. People still call me boss when I go out, but I'm inferior. I've been so worried that I haven't been able to sleep for the past 2 days. The pressure is too great. From now on, I must repay the $7,000 loan and the $5,600 rent within 2.5 months. I'm most afraid of meeting the landlord now. I could have made more money this year in taking care of my family, but in the end, I didn't make any money and I still owe $7,000. I can't take care of my family at all. I feel like my head is about to explode after watching over this house full of stuff all day.
我的烧烤店
My barbecue restaurant is going to close down.
这是我4月
I bought it in April. The transfer fee was $7,000 and the rent was $450. Therefore, the total cost was $8,800. I saved this money by thrifting for 6 years. $8,800 may not seem like much to many people, but for a mother who has been caring for her children at home for 6 years and has no income, it isn't easy. Many people laughed at me and said that I was almost 40 years old, but I didn't stay at home to take care of my children. I had to start a business. Now, nearly $9,000 has gone down the drain. I deserve to be laughed at. The reason you laughed at me is that you didn't see how long I struggled in my heart when I first asked the child's father for money.
内心做了多久的挣扎？
The blogger Ah Ting shared that she used to be a company manager, earning tens of thousands of RMB every month. She never imagined that one day she'd be in a position where she had to ask others for money. Despite everyone's advice, she threw herself into opening a barbecue restaurant without hesitation, but in the end, it failed.
心态有点崩了啊。
I am a bit nervous today. So far, the store is not opened. Why is it so? It's not that no one has come in. There were 4 or 5 waves of people. Each wave of people has tried on clothes, both new and old customers. So why is it not open? The first one is a regular customer. She bought innerwear in our store before, but not outerwear. Then she brought her friend to see it today. Her friend said it was okay. She said, but I have something similar at home. You don't have to buy it. I will give you mine. She left with one sentence. The store has not opened. The second one is also a regular customer. When she came in, she told me that she was shopping casually. I feel that I've been very picky recently. Then she tried a lot of tops on. She thought that they were too special. I gave her a slightly simple style with solid colors, but she felt that they were too simple. She said that she has been very picky recently, whether trying on clothes or doing other things, so this deal didn't go through.
也没有成交。
The subsequent 2 or 3 waves of customers also failed to make a deal. Blogger Xiaoping lamented, I feel like I can no longer make sales. The bottom line is that everyone is broke. We are all too poor.
天气不好。
The weather is bad and business is bad. Today is a day with 0 income. My husband woke up at 7 a.m. and dozed off in the office as soon as he opened the door. He had lunch, sat on the sofa, and spent the whole day watching Douyin over and over again. In the afternoon, there was really nothing to do, so I drove my car in, pretended to be busy, and cleaned up the trunk. Many cars were passing by the road at the door, so what's wrong with bringing two vehicles in? Soon the day passed and it was time for dinner again. My husband said there was no work to do, so he found something to do and ended up dancing the recently popular Dong Dang in the lounge, haha. Although there was no work, you can't be discouraged. This is how business is. When there is no business, you must wait patiently, and when business is good, you must work hard. Come on. I received payment today totaling $570. After deducting Social Security and a day and a half of leave, the total is $570. I deposit $270 into my bank account on a regular basis. Half of the remaining money is used for rent and utility bills, and the other half is my food expenses. I'm going to make some lard tonight. We don't have cooking oil at home. Peanut oil is so expensive. A small bottle costs dozens of RMB. Vegetables fried with lard are very fragrant. I'll cook some rice noodles for dinner. I bought a bunch of vegetables after getting off work and spent 28 cents. The total cost of dinner tonight is 42 cents. The reason I save money so much is that it's becoming increasingly challenging to earn a living. I might lose my job one day. I save more for the future so that I don't have to borrow money for medical expenses or other needs. On the other hand, I don't want my parents to be doing hard labor in their 50s. I want to save money to take them on a trip and taste the delicacies of different places. Actually, for someone like me with a college degree, this salary is really low. I'm unable to earn a commission and receive only a basic salary each month. I can't change the status quo, so I can only save when I should. In this big environment, there is no such thing as winning by doing nothing. I can only work hard. Let's work hard together. My coffee shop is closing down and there are 27 days left. I invested $40,000, the rent is $1,700, and there are 3 to 5 customers every day. Initially, it was planned to build the most prosperous commercial center in Nanning, but now it's become an empty park. I did not impulsively choose to start a coffee business. I decided to open the shop after conducting extensive research on the business district in Nanjing. I did not select the location randomly, nor did I make a blind decision. So I not only made coffee, but also designed my meals. However, the reality is harsh. I tried many ways to save this shop and even found an agent to operate it, but I was cheated out of several thousand yuan. I insisted on making the short video so that the neighbors nearby could see my shop. Until yesterday, 8 or 9 uncles came to the shop at once and said they had seen my video. It's not easy for a girl to start a business. 8 cups of coffee made my hands tremble. It turns out that when you can't hold on any longer, kindness will really fall from the sky. There are only 27 days left in the shop. I'm not sure if I'll see the light of day. But as long as you're still here, I still want to fight again. You are welcome to come here to drink the last cup of coffee in our story. It's scary how brutal it is to make money this year, even harder than the 3 years before the pandemic. Sometimes I really envy those who work in public institutions, who receive a fixed salary every month and pay various insurance premiums, unlike us who have no protection at all. Since I didn't go to Beijing this year and stayed home to accompany my child to school, the gap between reality and my expectations is enormous, and it isn't easy to adapt. In our small 13th tier county, except for low wages, other forms of consumption are comparable to those of first-tier cities. Those with slightly higher wages cannot accompany their children, and those who want to accompany their children do not have suitable jobs. I also want to invest in a small business, but running physical stores is even more challenging. And I can't afford to make money but not lose money in my current economy, so I dare not invest easily. I don't have any income yet, which confuses me, so I think it's better to have a stable job than anything else. And I shouldn't quit a job that I can do well because it costs money to look for a new one. So I have to do a good job in self-media. After all, no job suits me better than self-media. I can accompany my children and make money. Although I didn't make much at the beginning, I have been persisting. I believe there will be unexpected results. It's challenging to earn a living in all walks of life. What is more worrying is that some people take extreme measures to survive. 2 young women in Wuhan live broadcast blood selling. They said they had no money to eat, so they came out to sell blood for money. Each of them had 5 tubes of blood drawn at Wuhan No. 11 hospital. In recent years, the number of Chinese university graduates have continued to break records, from 11.58 million in 2023 to a record 11.87 million in 2024, and is expected to reach 12.22 million in 2025. Therefore, many people joke that 2025 is the worst college graduation season in history. The documentary Graduation and Unemployment, which was banned by the entire internet not long ago, truly reflects this reality. Ning Shan is a master's graduate from a prestigious 211 university. When she was in college, China's real estate industry was at its peak, and she chose civil engineering with great ambition. However, when she graduated with a master's degree in 2022, the real estate industry had already begun to decline, and the civil engineering industry was entering a period of decline. She opened the job search app but found that academic qualifications were seriously devalued. Even basic positions such as registration specialists and audit assistants required a master's degree at the very least, yet the salaries they received were only $800. She couldn't find a job, and even eating became a problem. Finally, she was forced to start live streaming. She said self-deprecatingly, "One day of live streaming can buy you instant noodles for that day." Ning Shan is a master's graduate, and it's so difficult to find a job. It's even more challenging for many undergraduates or college students to find employment. Under the pressure of life, some of them have to enter the electronic market to sell mobile phones or switch to real estate and car sales. Many people also deliver for couriers and run takeout services. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.